Sorry about that. I didn't know it would lock the orientation once I started. I was trying to like do all the info and stuff for the video with it in vertical, but it locked me in. All right, so I don't have quite as much time today as I did yesterday, but I have everything set up for my online lesson. So I have probably 20 minutes or so, and I wanted to go over some specific stuff. I'm gonna do like I always do, a warm up for about 5 minutes, and then we'll get into some talking. I gotta stop playing that. Yeah, definitely gonna warm up, huh? It's hard to get that middle finger in there. What's oh man, this is what I lost. I played that one. Okay, so the main things that I wanted to talk about today were kind of finishing up with what we were discussing yesterday, and some Paganini stuff, and then do the Guthrie chords. I think those are super cool, so I want to make sure I have a video that I can reference back to in case I forget them, and hopefully you guys find it kind of helpful too. So a riff that I want, or a lick I want to give you guys from Paganini's 24th. I have a video where I played this, but I played it not great. Yeah, so that goes on. There's a bunch of different parts that kind of just reiterate that same thing. There's some really cool ones, like I'd recommend. That part's really cool, especially because it's a weird. It's like a weird picking exercise. It's tough. I'm not playing it very well. I'll put a video up again. I have that old video. You can kind of, it's the transcription I did is the same. I play it the same way these days. But I'll make a video. I'll practice it up a little bit and make a video going over everything. But today I just want to go over one specific lick. It's a really cool way to see A minor. I think is the big takeaway from here. There's a ton of chromatic notes too, which is really cool. And it's got a definite classical style to it, right? That's the lick. So we'll do the whole descending part too. Most of these things, like I was saying, they're just kind of the same melody reiterated over and over again in different ways. And this particular one is pretty cool. it's really cool the way that they that Paganini arpeggiated that, but also still has staccato notes in there. So it's got this like really shirt grabbing sound initially, and then it's a smooth sound really nice smooth sound with that. So let's look at that lick. All right. So we're here on the 14th fret and the 17th fret, and so we are playing A. These are just A's, octaves of A. And we're going to start chromatically down from this A up here on our E string, and then reach up to grab the 18th fret up there in our show. We're kind of going to go back and forth to this note. So like that. So I'd recommend getting that down first. Now the way I'm picking this, I do 2 downs, which I don't think it needs to be faster than that, so I don't need to make it faster by doing a down up. And the reason I do that is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right there, I'm in an upstroke, prepared to go into my sweep, right? Which is what generally when I approach licks like this, I'm always going to want to try to alternate pick everything I can, just because of the techniques that I've developed, and kind of I think alternate picking sounds better. It sounds a little more furious. Not to take away from anybody who's doing any sort of economy picking or anything, because a lot of times economy picking is the way to go, the smart way to go about things. But I'm dumb, so I really want to alternate pick everything I can. And here, I want to be up, all ready to be ready for my sweep there. Hello, Enrique. How you doing? So here, I'm going to do down, down instead, which isn't that bad. If you're trying this out, you'll see. So all the way down, we're going to stop on our middle finger, and we're going to play a C shape, right? Or a D shape, however you want to see, an extended D shape. It's a C shape, right? So, right? We're going to go all the way down to the A string, and then we're right back to this A here, and then right back to this A here. So it's a little difficult. We're going to have that sort of, that sort of thing going on there, which can be a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. And so again, the picking, I would say, if we did do down, up, down, right? It just means that we would go down here and then up here, which is a tough thing to do, that little inside pick right there. And then back to a down, that's tough. So that's the next part. And so again, we're going to do it starts off with the same exact thing that we just did. Right, we're going to get to that note right there. We're going to come back down to the original position we're in. We're going to play something like this. Sorry. Like that. And then, of course, another C shape again. So that's the first part, and then we're straight to our little C shape there. Okay? So that's going to happen, I think, 3 times. Let me think. And so it stops there the 2nd time and the 4th time, for that matter. 5th time, sorry. All right, down a whole step, same thing. Sorry. Down a whole step, same thing. Just to there, down a half step, same thing. And then we have which is a pretty cool little chromatic lick there. The tough part about this too is we're reaching a little bit outside of our normal 3-note per string span here, right? So you have to look ahead a little bit. Sorry, 1 note back. And that feels pretty good alternate picking. Down, up, down, right? Catching the new string on the downstroke is always nice. When you're descending, I should say. So yeah, that's that lick. I could probably show, no, I should do the Guthrie stuff, because I gotta go here and probably 10 to 12 minutes. So let me just show this real quick. And then, like I was saying yesterday, Saturday, I want to do a stream. Please, if you guys are here and you're new, please subscribe. There will be a new stream on Saturday, and I really encourage questions. Anybody has any questions or anything they're working on, they need any light shed on, if I have the ability to give any help, any technical advice or anything, I am more than happy to. And that's kind of what I want to do these things for, is to, in case anybody's working on something. Back when I was trying to get into this kind of stuff, it was very difficult, and it was tough to find. It was tough to find a lot of information, a lot of correct information, and Paul Gilbert was like the main source, all his old REH videos. But even then, some of the stuff was tough to figure out on your own, right? So yeah, that's what I'm here for. Okay, so let's talk about Ner. Okay, so I'm in drop D now, and if I can play, I'll play the chord part at least. Let's see if I can get it. Oops. Oh, I didn't. I said I was going to stop at the chord part, sorry. But that's it right there. There's some really cool chords. And I said that we would take a small section of this. Let's do it. That's the part I took from before. I think I maybe started with this. How nice is that, right? A nice little, I would call it kind of a cadence here. Really cool stuff. Oops, I put too many notes there. Sorry. So all of the chords, that's a really interesting one, right? I guess that's just kind of like a G minor. Now that's a tough one, okay? This specific chord here, you're gonna have to play your middle finger there while also having to bar and grab these two extra notes. I think I gotta go into it first. There it is. All right. So I'm playing these two notes right here, but I'm having to flatten my finger out to grab both of them, right? While still using this finger to bar down here, that G string, right? Pinky is on the 12th fret of the D string. Ring finger is on the 11th fret of the B string. Really nice, easy chord right here. This is just 12 and then 13 and then barred, the other two. And the same kind of chord with my pinky extended here. A whole shape here, still barring down to that G string. And we're going to swap this shape now. Instead of our middle finger, I'll play our ring finger this time. And we go back through it. Sorry. And now we're down to a different version of our first chord. We're going to have our middle finger there, which is providing tension to move us to this chord right here, which I'm playing first fret on those two, pinky on the 5th fret, and then middle finger, 3rd fret of the G string. And then we're up to that chord there. That is my 4 and 5, D and G respectively. And then we are going into a tough one here. This one, is that it? I think that might be it. I think I have to do the whole thing, sorry. That's what it is, okay. That's the first chord there. All right, so I'm playing 5th fret, middle finger's playing both of those. And then I have this sort of shape, 3rd fret, 7th fret. That minor second right there. That's just making this chord. Really nice chord. We're gonna work the bass note and the treble note into kind of a like a counterpoint sort of thing. Yo, what's up, Adam? Yeah, man. Again, man, I'm kind of trying to make up for lost time. And then also, I'm hoping on Saturday to do that stream too, and it should be a much longer one. But we're going over Guthrie, man. Some interesting chords that he has. Check this one out. So it's this minor second here, but I have like a G, a 1 and 5 from G on the top, which is a really cool chord. And what we're gonna do is bass note's gonna move down one, the lead note's going to move up one, like that, and then we have, actually let me think about that for a second, I think that's wrong. Okay, that's what it is. So it stays the same the first time. Right, so bass note moving down, we have contrary motion there, bass note moving down, treble note moving up, which is really nice. And then we have this little like etude section. Yep. Okay, I gotta think about what this is. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. It's as slow as I can play it for sure, man. Sorry. Yeah. And this cool little part, which I think is 5. Oh, sorry. Yeah. A big chord. Yeah, bro, they're tough. This one too. Is it the same chord? Let me think. Yeah, that one. That's the one. So I still have that minor second, but I'm also throwing down. It's the same kind of chord we played before, where we have the root note in the middle of the position, and then we have that minor second down there again. But our ring finger has to come into play too. That's a tough one, man. All right, let's move on from Guthrie, because I am very short on time, and I wouldn't mind showing other things for a minute. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Here's a cool lick for you. It's real quick and then I gotta go. Descending little blues thing. I'm gonna call it a blues thing because it's dominant, really. I got major third and minor 7 in E, right? And I'm thinking to myself like a. Right, so right there I threw it over the 1 going to 5, right? Anytime you go to the 1 from another chord, you're shifting back up to that major third from either a minor third or an augmented third if you want to keep it a third, right? Or the 4th. So that tension is what you hear, that nice tension right there. But this is how we're going to do that. We're going to play whole shape here on the E string, and then we're back to our pentatonic shape. Now we're back to that major shape again here with that major third. And back to our minor shape, or our pentatonic shape. We're going to play our pentatonic shape, slide down to the 3rd, and that's it. But we can also finish on our minor 7 like this. Which is really nice. It's got like a Beatles thing to it, I think. Right? Super nice stuff. Okay. That's enough for me, and I hate to go. I really have to rush off here. I hope everybody's having a good time. I really appreciate everybody checking this out. Please subscribe if you haven't, because I'll be doing another long live stream on Saturday, and I am going to be more than open to questions. If there's anything I can do for you guys in the meantime, please leave a comment. Yeah, bro, it's my pleasure, Adam. Leave any questions, or if there's anything through the video that you see, man, let me know. I'm looking for more stuff to talk about on Saturday. I've got a bunch of classical stuff I want to show off on Saturday. That I've been working on for quite some time now, to include the Bach cello. That's a really cool one, man, and a really tough one to alternate pick too, which is of course the goal. Okay, everybody have a great day. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a good one.